years, oh my God. I've grown old in front of you. You don't look that good either. I love the movies. You know, I've always felt a part of the movie whenever I saw it. I felt if I just closed my eyes and wished hard enough, I could go to the screen. Well, let me tell you, even when I saw, you know, Fred Astaire, Gene Kelly, Rita Hayworth, I mean, they were dancing, and I'd grab my popcorn and go out in Abilene, Texas from the Paramount Theater, and I'd throw the popcorn and dance around the parking meter. It got me out of Abilene. I hate to tell you this, but I read it in a movie magazine once that Rosalind Russell weighed 121 pounds. I thought, that's fabulous. I look just like Rosalind Russell. I was 9 years old and oh, and Lana Turner. I love Lana Turner. Now, you've been with me 30 years. You know that my real name is Mildred Frances Cook. Well, I read in a movie magazine that Lana Turner's real name was Mildred Frances Julia Jean Turner, and I didn't know that's where the Celerity. I've not been in the country long. Well, S.T.A.G.E. Anyway, I didn't know that's where the similarity ended. That just blew the hell out of that joke. Oh, well. And you know what I loved? I loved all the women that wore turbans. You remember that? Everybody wore turbans. Maria Montez, you know, the Cobra Jewel. Give me the Cobra Jewel. She was in a friggin' turban. I just got to get more rest. I am not a well woman. Anyway, and they keep talking about same sex. You people have got to get off that. Same sex, same sex. My husband and I have been having the same sex with It's not that special. Now we talked about Maria. Remember Hedy Lamarr? The turbans. Couldn't act her way out of a paper bag. But she looked gorgeous. Ann Sheridan, the oomph girl, fabulous in a turban. When I was about, 12 years old, this little Baptist church we went to asked me to sing a solo. I thought, how fabulous. And my mother said, over this occasion, she made all of our clothes. And not a fashionista. And so she said, I'll make whatever kind of dress you would like. So I thought, oh, fabulous. So I designed a black jersey dress that went to the floor and a black turban with a green sequin motif on the headpiece and a green sequin motif on the shoulder. And I thought, I'll sing a cappella. I didn't tell anybody what I was going to sing. I wanted it to be a surprise. I sang a song, two of my favorite songs. I could have danced all night, and a special version of Old Man River. I added for an encore, Nobody Knows the Trouble I've Seen. There was utter silence. And I thought, well, I'm not that good looking, so I better get out of town. I never thought I was attractive, no. But I did begin to notice that pregnant women did not look at me. Don't catch up. And Shirley Temple, you remember Shirley Temple? One Christmas, I asked for a Shirley Temple doll and a mink coat. My mother looked at me and said, "There is no Santa Claus." Oh, now, I hesitate to tell this story. Well, you can talk to her later. Remember when Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs came out? I loved that. That was my favorite show. But I loved The Evil Queen. I didn't give a shit about Snow White. Kill her. So, my mother, that's when you could send a kid to the movies and they could stay all day in the movies. 3 and 4 times, you know, over and over and over. And I loved all that. I even liked Hopalong Cassidy and Roy Rogers. I was 42 years old before I gave up the Roy Rogers lunchbox. But I took my sister to the movie to see Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and she sat on my lap. She was a little bitty girl. She's here in the audience tonight. She'll be thrilled I'm telling this. So she's sitting there on my lap, and every time the evil queen would turn into the wicked witch, she would pee. We sat through the picture 4 times. I'm telling you, when we got up, my dress was so stiff from peeing. It looked like I was in a hoop skirt. Terrifying. Be sure and mention it to her when you see her. I was asked to do Lawrence of Arabia. We were going to call Florence of Arabia. But I couldn't do it. No, you know you've gained a lot of weight when the crotch in your caftan is too tight. There was Annie. I really... Your son will come out. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow he'll be gay. Movie that I made, this is down memory lane, right? From the picture, Who Cares? No. So, I did a picture called The Incredible Mr. Lincoln.
Remember how you always catch cold when you get your feet wet?
Don't break up, Bessie. I'm just fine. Maybe all along I was meant to be a fish. Maybe nature just corrected her error.
Maybe. Well, goodbye, Henry.
Had a great time doing that picture. It was absolutely wonderful, and my first one, so I was very nervous. And then, of course, I was asked to do Gone with the Wind, and I waited a long, long time, and I did Palm Springs Weekend. And then, my next picture, Roll It.
Come on, old Pink. Let's go for it. Race you to the top. Oh, your ass. Sorry.
I broke the ass barrier on that. And now, for my next picture, Roll It.
Maybe you can be a help to me.
Yeah?
Well, I haven't been here for several years, and I was wondering if there are any new, really good restaurants, you know, where the famous people go.
There's, Ma Maison, and La Scala, Scandia. And of the newer ones, I hear that the Dome is quite nice. Very popular.
My, you are making me thirsty just standing there.
I wonder whatever happened to him. And I'm on a street corner going, hey, sailor, over here. Hi. Getting late? No. Now, just stay with me. My next and final show tonight. Roll it.
Fred, leave her alone. You make her tinkle.
Oh, come on, Helen.
Oh, Sam, let me look at you. Oh. Fred, she's gotten her boobies.
Oh, I better go get my magnifying glass.
Oh, and they are so perky.
As you can see, I work with the fish, and I work with the donkey, or as we say, an ass, but I've worked with him before.